instead. Now, will they give him a field goal attempt? That's what we got to find out. Harden got it back, finagles it in.
So far, we've promising sign early for the 76ers.
9 points, make it 11 for Harden. Go with 3 rebounds and 2 assists. Maxey to the corner. Green run off, gets it back. Oh, nice little two-man action. Green connects on a 3.
Great extra pass.
It's time to check NBA on ESPN. Rebecca Holly and I will have Connecticut and New York, 6 p.m. Eastern, and then Sunday on TV. Harris on the attack, lays it in. A 9-0 start to the second for Philadelphia. Miami, 7 possessions thus far in the second quarter and no points.
Would you describe how the Heat have played so far as flat relative to the 76ers in terms of the physicality,
yeah,
the energy, and of course, look, the 76ers are home here.
Desperate as well.
Of course.
Oh, on the floor together now for extended stretches in the playoffs after it virtually didn't happen at all in the regular season, but they prepared for it for months with shoot-arounds, with film sessions as Oladipo buries the 3, so that these 3 guys would become a lot of reps on the hardwood.
The runway started for them back in January, and it wasn't until months later that Vic ended up playing. And he looks very comfortable for them, and they look comfortable playing with him.
Green with an answer. Danny Green.
Series in the playoffs before.
He's won 3 titles with 3 different teams.
He wins.
Oh, nice effort by Adebayo. Hero can't hit. Butler the tip. What a possession. The persistence from Miami.
They've looked much better, especially offensively over the last couple.
They might have one of those QB mics.
Yeah.
Hear what JJ just said, guys?
I'll admit when I'm wrong, all right?
Harris on the drive. No look underneath to Thibault, who flushes it down.
Great pass from Harris. You know, Tobias does this all the time, but Tobias is really at his best when he's making quick decisions and quick movements like he did there.
Adebayo drops it in from 8. Miami catching a better rhythm on the offensive end.
And a lot of that is playing through Bam.
Here's Harden, bodies in, got the whistle, not the bucket. Butler is aghast. Free throws for Harden. He's 6 for 6. Butler called for his first personal. For Philadelphia, they have to be elated with what they've seen from James Harden in this first half.
Elated is a great word. Happy for him, too. Look, you know, he's been discussed a ton over the past 2-3 weeks on every sports radio show, every show here on ESPN. I can attest from personal experience.
Did you talk about him on Old Man in the 3 too?
I'm sure we touched on it. I'm sure we touched on it. So great to see him get off to a good start here in front of the home crowd.
Here's Dedmon over to Oladipo. Oh, Thibault to steal. 2-on-1 developing. Green gives it back. Nice play by Dedmon to knock it out of bounds and thwart the trailer Embiid. Dedmon, another one of those undrafted players that Miami has found a home for and has been a perfect fit. Eric Spoelstra was talking to us before the game about the traits you just discussed, JJ, the competitiveness, being emotionally equipped, having an incredible work ethic, and how anybody they bring in who's undrafted has to check those boxes. And they'll talk to agents and say, hey, can this guy handle the program? If he can't, the agent will say, no, he's not for Miami. And you take a look at the undrafted players. I mean, that's 8 guys on your roster.
And look at someone like Udonis Haslem, who's had such a long career. Dwayne Dedmon, of course, has had a nice NBA career here. And Duncan Robinson, you know, The guy started a podcast called The Long Shot because, you know, it was a long shot for him to be here. Played Division III basketball. They all fit the same profile. They do such a great job of identifying the players to bring into their program.
Hero can't hit. Harris the rebound. And great defense that possession from Thibault, who has been tremendous thus far tonight. Something Doc talked to us about before the game, needing him to be defensively dominant. Embiid, no, especially with the way he struggled offensively, Thibault. Well, he has made a massive impact on the defensive end in this first half.
Doc talked about to bring him off the bench in a playoff series, he's got to be as good defensively as a guy like Lou Williams or Jamal Crawford are offensively.
Dedmon faces up and knocks it down. Dedmon now in his 9th year, giving the Heat about 9 minutes a night in these playoffs. Miami's bench has dominated the series. They're a +12 thus far tonight. Harden, step back three, no. Embiid battling, Dedmon winning.
That's the shot for Harden that we just haven't seen him make as consistently as he has done for the past 4 or 5 years.
Hero.